Grant's fury. Mitchell brothers' biggest fight ever. Welford is about to reach breaking point. The wait is finally over as Grant Mitchell makes his huge return to Albert Square this Monday, April 27th. But if you're expecting a happy reunion, think again. Grant is coming back to a family in chaos, a brother on the edge, and an emotional storyline that could change the Mitchells for years. From Phil turning on his own family to Grant's explosive confrontation over Nigel's condition, next week looks set to be one of the biggest EastEnders weeks in years. Stay tuned, because we're breaking down all the must-see moments. The drama kicks off as a car pulls into the square and familiar faces clock the man behind the wheel. Grant Mitchell is back. He's been called in because Phil is spiralling, and it doesn't take Grant long to realise how serious things have become. His first stop is seeing Nigel, and the scenes are heartbreaking. Grant is shaken by how much Nigel has deteriorated. But shock quickly turns to anger when he realises Phil has kept him in the dark.
Phil's meltdown pushes the family apart. For the first time in years, the family is together under one roof. But instead of a reunion, it turns into chaos. They try to talk through the crisis, but Phil is drowning in guilt and grief. When Sam and Mark push too hard, Phil snaps and throws them out on them. It leaves Grant stunned. He can see his brother isn't just angry, he's struggling. And Sam makes it clear, Grant may be the only one who can get through to Phil now. Nigel's emotional request and the beach showdown. Midweek brings an even more emotional twist. While keeping vigil at Nigel's bedside, Grant gets a moment he never expected when Nigel wakes and makes one final request. That sends Grant on a mission, but in the middle of it, Phil disappears. Grant tracks him down to the beach, where the brothers have a raw, explosive confrontation. Years of resentment, pain, and loyalty come pouring out. Then comes the call they've been dreading. Nigel doesn't have long. Now it's a race to get Phil back before it's too late. A heartbreaking goodbye. The emotional climax of the week centres around Nigel. Walford faces a heartbreaking farewell, and Phil is forced to confront everything he's been running from. Grant stays by his side, deeply worried his brother may fall.
And if early reports are right, these scenes could be some of the strongest performances we've seen from Ross Kemp and Steve McFadden in years. Elsewhere in Walford, while the Mitchells are in turmoil, there's drama elsewhere too. Ravi gets life-changing answers as he begins a new mental health journey. And over in classic Walford style, romance chaos brews as Cindy and Max grow closer, with plenty of fallout likely to come. Because even in a week of heartbreak, Albert Square never stays quiet for long. So, what do you think? Can Grant save Phil, or is the damage already done? And how are you feeling about Nigel's emotional storyline? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this spoiler breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more EastEnders spoilers. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.